Good morning.
Hi, happy Friday. I think. Is it Friday?
I think it's Friday.
I've been off all
I hope
week.
it's Friday.
My poor kids. I left them at the bus stop Wednesday because I forgot it was early day. Like every day has been weird this week. I'm a day behind.
It's the moon.
It's
gotta be the moon.
It's gotta be the moon. And the mood.
Kids are crazy. Puppies are crazy.
Yes, the puppies are crazy.
Yeah.
So, what's going on?
Nothing. We get to talk about our R's still, right? But we're kind of switching from R's to B's today. We're going to go replenishing body butter, replenishing body wash. And then we want to talk about one of the newbies.
Black Spruce.
Black Spruce.
Yes, because I think when we got home from convention, we were like, we're going to go over all the new oils, and then we only did adaptive and then forgot, I think, or something happened. I don't know. So, we're going to talk about Black
adaptive
Spruce.
And we're like, never mind.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all chill.
You want to start?
So, yeah. Actually, no. Why don't you start?
Okay.
Because I'm going to dive into the emotions pretty deep today.
Yeah, Black Spruce has got a great emotional side to it. So I get to talk a little bit about body butter. This one I do use a lot. The body butter that doTERRA has for their doTERRA Spa line, it's replenishing body butter, and it's infused with Douglas fir, grapefruit, frankincense, and wild orange.
I love the body butter.
Yep.
It's so thick.
So the base of the body butter is actually all natural, help moisturize, right? It has that cocoa butter and then shea butters in it. That helps us moisturize, but it also has jojoba seed oil. Not jojoba. Jojoba seed oil, which absorbs quickly and helps make our skin look nice and hydrated.
Yes.
And then avocado seed oil. So those fatty acids get in there and help nourish the skin and soften the skin. So I use this one a lot on my hands, and I use it a lot on my feet because they get really dry during the summertime or even in the wintertime right now. Yeah. So this one's a great one to use on an everyday basis.
Especially
and it smells great.
It smells amazing.
Yeah.
I like to, even though it does have a little bit of a smell to it, I will add my own oils. Like I'll take a glop of it and then put whatever oil I feel like I need that day. And then, I love it. It's amazing.
Especially if you don't have like the unscented lotion or something,
girls,
just use it as a base.
It's hard to find a good lotion. Like, let's not lie. Like, some of them aren't thick enough. Some of them are too greasy. Some of them are too strong of a smell. So this one I feel like is just
perfect.
What else?
So, secondly, I get to talk about the replenishing body wash. I don't use this one, I'll be honest with you, but everybody else in my family does use this one. So, it's a body wash. What more can I explain, right? Besides that it's all natural. It has bergamot, grapefruit, and cedarwood in it. And it helps replenish the skin. But it doesn't have like all of the... what am I trying to say?
Paraben?
No, not the parabens. It's a gentle clean, but effective clean. And it doesn't have the stuff that's going to strip away all of our natural oils in our skin. So therefore...
It's pH balancing.
It's pH balancing versus stripping you of everything so you...
Are stripped.
Well, hopefully you're already stripped if you're using body wash.
Stripped of clothes. You don't want to be stripped of skin.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, that was easy. How'd you get the easy one today? Hey, we're in the middle of something. You be quiet. All right. So I get to talk about Black Spruce. I'm realizing that I really need this oil more in my life. So I'm going to drop on my finger under my nose. If you guys haven't used this one yet, get your Black Spruce out and just start smelling it because it smells so good. So Black Spruce is pretty powerful oil. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really dove into this oil much besides I knew like some of the emotional stuff to it, but as far as for physical health, I was kind of blown away. But it takes 14.5 pounds of Black Spruce to create this little 15 milliliter bottle. So lots. 15. This is 5. 5-milliliter bottles. So it takes a lot. And the Native Americans used to use black spruce for ointments, for salves, for lotions, anything to do with the skin, and they would mix it with honey. So that might be a fun facial thing to do. Did you want to say something?
Nope.
Oh.
It smells
So diffusing black spruce can be helpful for exhaustion or fatigue. Adrenal fatigue. You can place it right on your kidneys. It can just help you uplift your mood and give you that energy again that you might be lacking. And then it's really great for back pain and joint pain if you have from poor circulation. So I've heard of so many people are really suffering with back pain right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to try this black spruce. So you would just take a couple drops of black spruce, a couple drops of fractionated coconut oil, and massage it up and down the spine, probably 2 to 4 times a day.
It's amazing how all those big, like wintergreen, black spruce, all those big trees are really good for pain.
For joints and pain.
Grounding.
Yeah, very grounding to the body. If you have a really nasty cough right now, I know that is going around. Like everybody's got this nasty, hacky cough. Asthma, bronchitis, sinusitis, anything that the respiratory system. Put a couple drops of black spruce on a washcloth and just kind of drape it over the face, or you can make a steam bath with it to just breathe in and inhale, and it's going to break up that junk and get it out of your body, or help you catch your breath and help your respiratory system is the word I'm looking for.
That's one I should have diffused last night.
Yeah. I know. There's a couple people I'm thinking, I need to send this to them. And then as far as hormone balance, it's really good for both men and women. So you would be able to just dilute it and put it on your spine, put it on your thyroid, the sides of your necks and your lymph nodes, and it's going to really help balance that hypothalamus. It's going to help with the pituitary and the thymus, which all of those in conjunction are related to hyper and hypothyroidism. So this would be both great for if you have either, and it's going to help balance out that hormone system, which is part of our pituitary, the whole thing. It's all connected, right? So using somehow black spruce for men, it's really great for low testosterone, or women, but mainly men. You can use it on them or diffuse it for them. Low T. And then it's really good for wound healing after surgery or an injury, or just really great for helping the skin repair itself. Good morning. So you can also use it on age spots, and it's also very good for hormonal and stress-induced acne. So
good, I need that.
I know, I need that.
My
really
whole
right now.
face is an age spot.
Yeah, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna make a roller today. I'm not sure what's in it yet, but I will let you know. It's gonna be black spruce for sure. And what was the other thing? Oh, it can be used as a natural steroid. So you would dilute it and apply to affected area. Yeah.
Wow, that's intriguing.
I know. Yeah. Especially with these people with back pain, because they're like, back pain sucks and it's hard to manage. So people go get shots and stuff, but I'd be interested for them to try the black spruce.
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that cool, Sarah? I know. I didn't really break it down either. So I'm like, holy cow, I need to add this to my everyday. I'm going to make a roller ball. That's what I'm going to do today. So, what else? Oh, PTSD. This is really good for helping calm the mind when you become paralyzed by fear because of old memories that are coming up. And then also good for Alzheimer's. So with either of those, or both, or poor memory, you're just going to do right down the spine, and then a drop on the crown of your head to help with brain, to keep you focused and calm if you're having PTSD or just anxiousness from old memories coming up.
This would be a good one to use in conjunction with the turmeric capsules then.
Yeah.
For Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah.
Memory loss. Maybe we'll cover that one next week. The
turmeric.
The
We haven't
turmeric
talked
capsules.
about those, have we? Man, we are slacking.
I know. Those are incredible.
whiz.
We'll talk about them next week.
Okay. So, let me make sure. Did I miss anything? No. Okay. So, emotionally.
In the back. No, Sarah.
What'd she say?
Don't inject it. Just apply in the affected area.
Like a steroid, Sarah. Okay. Black spruce. So emotionally, this oil is the oil of stability. And we've heard a lot of people talking about this one. This one helps you kind of bust through those upper limits or those blocks that you might have, like fear block.
Glass ceiling.
Mm-hmm. But spruces, what we just talked about, are all especially helpful in times of crisis, shock, or trauma.
Huh.
So shock, crisis, or trauma to the emotions or the body. This is going to be helpful, right, for either one. So the trees stabilize an individual's energy, helping them return to a grounded, balanced state, just like you said. So black spruce is an ally in dealing with fear, especially subconscious or generational fears. All individuals hold genetic and DNA memories from the generations that have gone on before. At times, individuals may struggle under the weight of fears that didn't originate with them. So you're holding on to grandma's fears. Black spruce helps them gain clarity about fear-based memories and release them from the mind and body, freeing themselves and others in the process. So if you're feeling unstable, depleted, fearful, exhausted, dysfunctional generational patterns, who doesn't have those? You can go to Black spruce will help you go to stable, grounded, enduring, and balanced. So what you would do is inhale from the bottle, diffuse, or place the drops in your hand, rub and inhale, or apply to the lower back, across the forehead, and the bottoms of the feet. So, I don't know if any of you guys watched Natalie and Andy Goddard's emotion class the other night, but they are actually co-writers of this emotions book, which is my favorite book in the whole world. They changed the name, Essential Emotions, but she was telling us how to properly use this book, and I'm like, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. So, so we look up the oil, right? Let's just say we really want to talk about being exhausted. Who's not exhausted? Okay, so then I'm going to look in the back under exhausted. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So exhausted. So it's going to give me a list of oils to try. She said you just start with the first one, kind of like the Modern Essentials book. You start with the first one, go the second one, whatever one you have on hand, or listen to your intuition, whatever one is calling out to you. So blue spruce or black spruce, I keep calling it blue, is calling out to me, right? So then I would use that one. And then she says, dig deeper. Because when we have an emotion start to take over our body, we need to stop it and redirect the mind so we don't step into that motion and become absorbed by it. So, for instance, with the black spruce, if I feel fearful, I'm going to grab my black spruce and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to start inhaling it and applying it, okay? And remember I talked about picking an oil for an emotion to get you anchored and centered. So I am going to put that oil on, and then I'm going to start asking myself questions, because when we ask the brain questions, it is going to redirect us from that emotion completely taking over us. We're going to start thinking about, why am I feeling this way? So every emotion has questions related to it. They said they hired a
team,
a coach, an emotions coach, and a lot of people to help put these questions together. So there's specific questions for specific feelings. So for example, exhausted, your question you would ask yourself is, what will it take for me to honor my space and allow others to stay in their own space? Do I have a healthy understanding of what is and is not okay for me? What will it take for me to assign greater value to my own needs, wants, and ideas? So with exhaustion, we're typically spreading ourselves too thin, right? We're offering ourselves up to more than we probably should or can handle. So this really helps you get anchored in the oil, stop, ask the questions, and then your brain starts thinking, okay, what can I release? And then you want to go in and you want to change your thought process with an affirmation or a new thought. So you would say, I am now cherished, valued, and worthy of love, time, and attention. Okay. And then you have a visualization with each emotion and oil as well. So this one would be, see kind hands placed over your heart to hold and heal it. Imagine a renewing of your heart. Okay. So super cool. I love that she taught us how to really use this book. And since we're talking about emotions this month, this was like perfect timing. So then I got really excited because, where is it at? There is a body in here somewhere. So the new book, if you haven't gotten it yet, they added talking about the emotional root, like we've been talking about all month, where if you have a emotion that gets locked in your body, it can cause a physical ailment or an illness. So they put a body in here for you to say, okay, I am feeling some pain in my arms. And then it's going to give you what's going on. So my emotional root is, am I reaching out to others? Do I need connection and community if I have arm pain? Am I feeling abandoned, hopeless, or isolated? Am I connected with others and I'm holding on to things that are not mine? Okay. So then you're kind of looking at this to see what that emotional pain is in the body. And then you're going to go to what emotion is it, abandoned, isolated, or helpless? Which one is the one that is resonating with me that I might be feeling? And then that's when you go to the other part of the book and look up that feeling, pick that oil, do that visualization, ask yourself those questions, rewire the brain to go to a different
with a new affirmation
avenue. Yes.
Yeah.
So, right? I know. Sorry, that was a lot of information. And it's not even, it's 9:00. You guys have my coffee.
Good information.
It is. I'm so excited for being able to dig into this book a little bit deeper. So if anybody has an emotion this weekend that they want to be coached on, post it in the comments if you want to be coached on it. With everybody else reading it. That's the word I was trying to say. Not live, because it won't be live, but with a public viewing, right? Okay. And I'll give you some ideas. So, anything else? I've got a couple more things. Do you have anything? You're just sitting there.
I'm just chilling now.
Coffee?
I talked about my body butter and my body wash, and now I'm just listening.
Okay. But you gotta take Ella to cheers too. Okay.
Yep.
Or dance. Okay, so a couple more things. Holiday open house this Wednesday, the 20th at Silt Holiday Inn for our locals. It's going to be about 6:30. I'm really excited. We've switched it up this year to, instead of us teaching, you're going to be doing interactive booths. So you're going to do a make and take. You're going to get a free wellness consultation if you want one. You're going to get to do an iTovi scan. You're going to get to dive into more about doTERRA. We're going to have tons of goodies and prizes and gifts, and it's going to be so much fun. Hot apple cider and Christmas music, and I'm really excited. So please come and bring your peoples, right? And then January. So I'm going to announce this now, what our plans are for January, so you guys can plan ahead for December, okay? So in January, Connie and I are going to do 10 days of Master Your Metabolism. So helping you get off on the right foot for January, kickstart. Everybody has their New Year's resolutions. Everybody wants to lose all of the pie and turkey and stuff that we ate over the holidays, right? Cookies. So I'm going to post in this,
Excuse me.
In this thread when we get off of here, the products that you're going to want to have on hand for that. But I would wait and order them in January, because if they do the free frankincense, this will qualify you to get that free frankincense, okay? So I'll post the products, but don't order them until, December. So you have them ready for January. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did I totally forget that?
No.
Oh, okay. There's 10 days of us in January, just really helping you guys get your metabolism boosted for the new year. So if that's something you're excited about, watch for the comments with the products that you're going to need for that. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And what else? There's something else I was going to ask you. Shoot, I can't remember. Okay, if I remember, I'll post it later. It was a question if you wanted to do something. Oh, a Christmas party on like Facebook Live, Zoom. I had a few of you. Matt, you wanted to correct her.
Nope, I didn't.
Since we're having our local Christmas event, I know a lot of you are not local, but we are gonna do 2 make and takes at the event, and then Connie's got some really fun make and take idea recipes. So we thought about maybe doing like a Christmas get together or holiday gathering via Zoom and Facebook, and we can make and takes together or teach you guys how to make the Christmas ones. Might be kind of fun. So let us know if that interests you, and we'll pick a date and do that. Wow. I've had a lot to say today. Okay, we better get our daughter to dance.
Okay.
So thank you. You remember
Happy Friday, guys.
Bye, Connie. Thank you, guys.